All right. What's up, world? It's your boy DJ Man, right there on DJ Man TV. And this is our new podcast, man. The DJ Man TV podcast is sponsored by the good people over at Warriors Lounge, 5543 East Parkway, right there in Groves, Texas, man. Make sure you tell them DJ Man TV sent you. They got the best drinks this side of the Mississippi, guaranteed, man. Get you your energy all day, man. Nice clean drinks too. So make sure you go holler at them and tell them DJ Man TV sent you, man. But tonight we're gonna talk about an array of topics, man. We're just gonna go through a few things. We're gonna talk about the chief of police here in Beaumont, Texas, man, and what does that mean for the city. But I guess, man, we'll introduce everybody to the squad, man. So top right, we got Miss Vibin with Bree. Say what's up, Bree.
Are you there?
You hear me? Look,
I hear you now,
bro. Okay. Say what's up to the people.
What's good, girl? Bobby with Bree Nicole. What's popping?
What's up, man? And then bottom right, man, we got my boy Ray from the Man of Better Life. Say what's up, Ray.
What's going on? The Man of the Better Life every day. Just dabble.
For sure. And then of course, man, right underneath me, man, we got my boy Dustin, man, from 409 Heat Sports. So what's up, bro?
What's happening? What's going on? Just another day.
For sure, man. So this is the squad, man. This is how we're moving forward in 2024 and beyond, man. Of course, we got a few others that wasn't able to make it tonight, but you know, as much as y'all keep tuning into the podcast, and you'll see the whole game, man. But tonight, bro, I think we're gonna start off talking about something, man, that I seen was jumping on social media, and I think it's something that affects everybody, right? So, what do y'all think of Biden? Should he continue to run for president, or should he drop out? Talk to me.
We ain't got many choices.
Hey, man, the best of both evils to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Facts.
Biden is best choice at this point because what Trump trying to do, he trying to make black people slaves again. That's how I look at it.
Well, this is my thing. People talking about Biden is old. Trump's only 3 years younger.
That part. They only 3 years apart. No.
They both in their 70s.
My boy Matt say that's a trap question. You know it is, Matt.
No, Biden is 80 something.
Yeah, man. But I will say this though. I think Biden isn't really there mentally. So now it's more so looking at administrations to see what team is you getting as a whole, because that's really what's going to be the difference maker. The team that you're getting as a whole, right? And if you look at Trump, correct me if I'm wrong, but Trump and his team are all felons. You feel me? It's like,
but that's true.
That's the original gangster right there.
They're felons, and then now they got this thing with the Epstein files, and they're saying that he's been all in the Epstein files. They got pictures of him on the plane with Epstein, and I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. So,
but have y'all looked at Project 2025? Have y'all really sat and looked at?
People been talking about that. A lot of people been talking about that.
If you look at Project 2025, he is trying to raise the retirement age. He's trying to get rid of Social Security. He's trying to get rid of the union. Like, it's so much stuff that Trump is trying to do. And then he's trying to make black folks slaves again. No. Like, if y'all take y'all time to look at Project 2025. I looked at it while I was at work the other day. We not looking good if Trump go into office. We not looking good.
He lost me when they were talking about taking the VA pay down.
And that too. VA pay, yeah. Like, no. Trump on some other stuff.
But the thing about it is, if we stay divided, then it don't matter Trump or Biden. We gonna
That part
lose.
too. Either way, like the black folks ain't got no say whatsoever at this point. But to either Biden or Trump, we really ain't got no say.
Man, we
And,
gotta
and,
stick
and, see,
together, man. Like Ray say.
and like I was telling DJ Man, until we go as one nation, the man in a
Yep.
better life as an alliance, you already lost.
That part.
Facts. Facts. And
That
look, that
part.
brings me
Gotcha.
to another thing, man. When you look at social media, man, we stay beefing amongst each other about every single thing. Like, did y'all
Petty.
catch that? Did y'all see that with Serena Williams last night, man, on the ESPY Award? She was saying how LeBron, basically everyone is giving him kudos for playing with his son in the NBA, and she was like, she played with her baby in her stomach. Everyone knows that's way more impressive. And I'm like, I just feel like, brother, like that's just another thing to just keep us divided, bro. It's like,
They
like,
try
come
to
on,
pit us
man.
against each
You
other.
could
They
have,
try to compare everybody against each other, regardless of what sport, what job, or anything. It's
every time,
always people being pitted against each other.
every time you turn around, man, it's like it's the black man and the black woman beefing with each other, bro. And I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it because we need one another. Who
Hey,
are we without each other?
That's
nothing.
how gangs started. That because the white man tried to get us to beef against each other to rid out half of our tribe, our community, and stuff like that. That's how gangs got started.
Yeah, and well, right now, man, it's us doing it to ourselves. And see, like I'm
Yeah.
I'm all for, like it's cool to talk about, like how things started and this and that, right? But we got to take on some accountability
Yes.
because
Hmm.
when we start
Yes.
taking on accountability, you really take the powers out of everybody else's hand. It's like it's easy to say, man, these people is holding me back, they pushing me down, they stopping me from doing this. But if we came together, we wouldn't even have those problems. We would be too
That part.
powerful for anybody to try to keep us down. So
And,
you got to look at it that way.
and that's why I said if you want to look for the change, just start with you.
Facts.
Change you and everything else around you change.
Matt, you're right though. We're trying to one up each other. That's exactly what it is.
It's a
That's exactly what it is,
competition.
man.
No, because
Yeah,
nowadays
that's exactly
accountability
what
is
it
a
is.
dirty word.
Oh yeah.
Facts. And when you try to hold
Exactly.
somebody accountable, especially if it's a woman, bro, they call it toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
that's
not a
toxic.
friend. You're a
A
hater.
strong-headed person doesn't want to be held accountable. They think you talking down on them
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
and then instead of wanting to hear what truth is. They rather hear a lie, but then get
But
mad if you tell them a lie.
all that tells me is that we've lost our leaders.
Yeah.
Because if we had leaders, leaders would keep the community in check. People be
Right.
used to okay, paying or understanding hierarchy. They'll be used to structure because you have your leaders. But without leaders, man, we in disarray, bro, and that's where we are. It's like nobody want to be held accountable. It's like kids with no parents in the house.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's why I tell them when you look at leadership, hey man, we called to lead the ship. Abandon it. Go
Facts,
ahead. So, hey man, it is what it is. It's everything rises and falls on leadership.
Yep.
facts, facts, man. And let's see, we're gonna head over to our next one, man, which kind of coincides with where we are right now, man. So the fatherhood effect, which is a great program um, right here in Southeast Texas. So Ray, you got a little bit more knowledge on the fatherhood effect than I do, man. So kind of explain to everyone what the fatherhood effect is and why is it so important to our community and to us as a whole Southeast Texas.
Well, period. The fatherhood effect. That's the key element that affects the household because we know that was designed like with the projects and everything to take the father out of the household. And when you don't have the head in the household is gonna fold. So with that
Yeah,
fatherhood effect program, I had an opportunity to make it to the Fatherhood Effect Summit last year, and to see all the fathers with their kids, it inspired me.
Yeah.
Cindy Edmondson and Jada Camp are the coordinators for the
Shout
Fatherhood
out to them.
Effect program. And then,
Yeah.
they're working personally with us also on a lot of our
Facts.
projects. The new project that we're working on, stay tuned for
Yeah.
more details on that too. But that's on the breakdown with the Fatherhood Effect program. How important is that father in that household?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people grew up without that father there. So
Mhm.
who raised them? The streets or their mom? And their mom had to play the father and the mother.
And the mother.
But you
That
think
part.
about it, when they having
Yeah.
to play the father and the mother, it's taken away one. It's taken away from the mother, and it's taken away from the. You can't be both. You see what I'm saying? So it takes
Yeah.
away from one. So with that
That's
Fatherhood Effect
facts.
program, is working with the fathers to let them know that you are needed in that household. Give them the resources that they need so they can uh, eliminate the dysfunction out of the household. Because every household without that father is going to be dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And
Sure
Facts.
you have a lot of males, but they're not men.
Exactly.
That's facts too.
Exactly.
So
That
it's
is
making
That's
a lot of
factual.
facts.
people really man up and taking away their excuses. Because you
And
can't
man,
you can't have progress and excuses at the same time.
that's something that me and another friend of mine was talking about too, man. How you have so many guys nowadays and men, but they lead with emotions, and that's horrible, man. That's not even what leadership is. You can't lead with emotions, man. You're gonna get somebody messed up.
And that's why you see the killing. That's why you see the crime. That's why
Mm-hmm.
you see it because they're emotional driven.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when you're emotional driven, that means you're reacting versus being proactive. So somebody stepped on my shoes, I'm gonna kill him.
But that's true.
Come
That is
on,
true
man.
though.
He got my girl, man. He got my baby mama, man. I'm gonna kill him. Guess what? You
Yeah.
better have somebody else soon as you gone. Not that's two. That's
They
two
don't know how to
down.
fight with these no more. They don't know how to fight with fists. They fight with bang bang choo choo trains.
That's because we spend too many years telling kids they can't fight.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But and
That's
then
facts.
with the games and stuff, sitting watching the game. This is not Grand Theft Auto. It's not Call of Duty. If you do that in real life, your life gonna be gone.
Exactly.
There's no more.
Man,
But that's the thing about it. They have nothing to lose, and a person that has nothing to lose is the
Nothing to
most
lose.
dangerous individual.
That
Mhm.
part.
yeah.
That's why they used to say, "Don't fight
Uh,
ugly people.
Hmm.
dang, don't fight ugly people.
They ain't got nothing to lose."
Dang.
Not no.
Hey, so what
But
do you
like
think? What do you think is more? What do you think is more dangerous, man? A person that got nothing to lose, or a person with everything to lose?
a person that don't have nothing to lose,
And
because they
nothing,
don't care.
nothing to
They don't care if
lose.
they lose themselves, making sure you lose everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. They
It's like a
literally have
suicide.
nothing to lose.
It's like a suicide bomber. They don't care if they blow
Yeah.
themselves up as long as they blow you up.
Well, man, them
They
suicide
a ticking
bombers, bro. They
time
be
bomb
feeling,
at that point.
man, they be feeling like they doing the righteous will, bro.
Invincible.
So
They
But
invincible at that point.
that's
It's a
mindset.
mental. That's they
Yeah,
mental.
that's
Yep.
mental. And that
That is
goes
a
back.
mental.
That goes back on a lot of stuff. A lot of people are dealing with mental issues, and it just has not
Generational
been
curses.
diagnosed.
That is generational. They're not breaking that generational curse. That's where that comes from.
yeah,
They weren't taught how to suppress and deal with their mental health, to
man.
seek
So
Right.
therapy, to seek the help that they need. So they going based off what they were taught.
do y'all believe in generational curses?
Yes.
Do that it is a stronghold over families. Definitely a stronghold.
Okay, explain to me a generational curse, because I'm real confused on it, man. Maybe I have a misunderstanding of what a generational curse is, because I don't. I don't really believe in generational curses.
But I
I
do.
believe that whatever is for you is for you, and whatever you have the right to choose in life, what you want in your life. I don't believe. I feel like a curse is something you don't have a choice with. You're gonna have to deal with it, and I just feel like we have choices. Now you could be taught stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you could keep the teaching going, but that's not really a curse.
That is a curse, though. You got to look. That is technically a curse, because you are taught that because you were taught that from generation to generation, and you don't know how to break that. It takes you to be able to learn how to break that.
But if you could break it, then it's not a curse.
But it is a curse because it's a curse that's been put on that generation.
I
You
don't
might
know.
not look at it. You might not look at it as a curse, but at the end of the day, it is a curse.
But it's like those three words I told you: tradition, transition, and transformation. Some people
Yeah,
stuck in tradition that you doing some stuff you don't even realize what you're doing, but that's just part of our tradition.
yeah, facts,
Mm-hmm.
facts.
And then transition. Don't wait to transition. Don't wait till you die to transition to the next life when you can transition
Right.
right now by your choices.
Yep.
And then transformation. Some people never transform because of the tradition and the
Transaction.
transition.
Transaction. Yeah.
So
It's like
you gotta be the one that breaks that to unlearn to relearn that it
yeah,
ain't right.
yes,
And
Mm-hmm.
some people don't realize that it ain't right because they have not been taught that, hey, that's wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm with you 1,000%. Like I say, I tell people this all the time, bro. I was that person, man. Like I didn't even know what I was doing was wrong, bro. Like I just felt like this is what life is. But once I learned something new, I started doing things a new way. And for to me, it's like that's not a curse. I just learned wrong, and because I learned wrong, I live
But
wrong. But then when
that was passed down. That was passed down from your father to your father to his father, and to like that was passed down though. But you might not realize it like that. But again,
because
you might not think of it as a curse though, but it still is considered a curse because that is still within the bloodline.
man, I don't know, I don't know,
Let,
I
let,
don't
Hey,
know because
let me put it this
for me
way:
for
now go
curse,
ahead, let us speak. Go ahead, let's go.
generational curse is just basically a catchphrase.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm saying. It's
Right,
just like
behavior.
it's not a
right,
real
yeah,
curse.
Yeah, it
right.
ain't.
yeah.
It
It's
ain't just
not so a
opinion. Hey,
curse,
somebody
but
said,
it's just a
hey,
word.
they put a spell on me, man. You've been cursed. Nah, it ain't like you said, it's just something
You know why?
that's
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't like the word generational curse. I feel like too many people use it as an excuse. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they
I just
do.
seen
That
people
is true.
use it like
that's
like
true
bro,
on
like
some.
man, this is all I know. This is
That's
that,
an
man.
excuse.
And then like I've seen a lot of people deal with alcohol and substance abuse, and then they blame it on their fathers and their bloodline. And they be like, bro, at
Right.
the end of the day, it's still a choice, bro. You can still make the choice to do something different, or you can make the choice to just keep on. It's like you know that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. You
You
just
know
keep
it's
on doing it.
wrong.
So it's like at the end of the day, you making a choice. Now I understand that choice might be harder to fight for some.
Hmm.
That could be true, but that doesn't mean that it's not a choice. You still have the chance to fight. You have a chance. You just keep making the wrong choice.
And that's why I tell them, we all born looking like our parents, but we all gonna die looking like our choices.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Hmm. Actually,
That's
Well, you got
facts.
people that's 39, 40 looking like they 60.
Yeah, for real, man. Man, I seen
Choices.
some people I
that
went
ain't
to
if
school
that ain't
with.
the truth though.
I see
Yeah.
some people I went to school with. I be telling my kids like, man, I went to school with that person. Like, what?
He
Yeah,
look like 25 years older than you, but y'all the same age.
same age.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So,
Yes, I do believe in generational curses because if a mom, a 3-year-old and a daughter,
That's just
that's
behavior.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
I guess
That's
that's
talk.
just early Christmas, huh? Ho ho
Yeah,
ho.
man.
But since you don't like the phrase, the curse part, the way Ray
Yeah,
explained it that it's that because it's tradition and it's
tradition,
passed
like
down,
I
and
said.
we grew up to follow traditions. So
Yeah,
a
But
lot
check
of
this
the
out.
ways,
But check this out. So what? Imagine what would happen if we told people you just following generational tradition. Doesn't that sound easier to change than saying you generationally cursed? I feel
if it was
stuck in my
broken down,
ways, and I feel like it's okay because you understand how messed up this is and how hard this is for me. So you really can't judge me because I feel like I'm cursing. You see it too. You see what my family and stuff then went through. You seen all this, so you understand why I can't move from this spot. But if I tell you that you just following a generational tradition,
yeah,
it don't seem so
so
heavy
and
no more.
that's where we
right,
come from and start changing the lingo because again we were brought up to say generational curses. So now that
right,
okay, we have a different form of term to break it down and how to say it and explain it to people. Then yeah, they can realize their wrongdoings and oh, this is what was taught to me, so I know how to change that tradition
Yes,
right,
and make a new tradition and go a different route other than what was taught to me.
for sure.
right. That's
For
true.
sure.
Because I mean, you looking at Volks, Texas, born and raised, Tram Road, man, and
Yeah.
it was man. Does anything great come from Tram Road, Volks, Texas? Yes,
Nah,
me and a whole bunch of people that was before me. So it's my generation
there
that's
you
gonna
go.
change. That's gonna change this stuff where they demanding a better life from themselves.
Yeah,
Man
this is
up. Take care of
Just like
your
where I'm from.
responsibility.
Where I'm from, the Crenshaw district of Los Angeles, California. Everybody got from video movies and stuff like that. We got a bad reputation. But again, I'm not that
yeah,
Exactly.
because
And that's
again, I'm breaking generational traditions.
Christians. Yes.
yeah.
So
Facts.
it again, it's all in the vocabulary and the terms that are presented.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And like
Exactly.
they said, and all things get understanding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. And everything you do, get an understanding. So I'm with you, man.
Hmm.
That's just that's something that I had always kind of wondered. I'm like, why is it called a generational curse if you can make a
Because that's
quick
what we
choice?
were
I'm like,
taught. That's what we were
Yeah.
taught. That's what it was called. So
yeah, I
now,
get it.
okay,
I get it.
When you know
I get it.
better,
It was
you
just
do
something.
better.
Exactly.
yeah.
It was just one of those things I just didn't quite understand. That's all. But
Oh yeah.
let's see. Okay, so look, before we get off into the next one, man, I do want to bring everyone attention to our sponsor, Warriors Lounge, man, right there at 5543 East
Oh
Parkway,
yeah.
Grove, Texas, man. Make sure you slide through there. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you, man. They're gonna get you right. Let's see what else we got right here, real quick, before we go on to our next topic.
After
Daniel
all the
says
podcasts
after
I
all the
watched, watching all the podcasts you guys made so far, this one is best. So much truth being spoken when no one else is speaking these things.
Amen. I
Yeah.
for
agree.
sure, for
Because we
sure.
don't. People are not real. People are following not traditions. They are following trends.
Yeah,
People want to talk about drama and stuff like that. All four of us, we do nothing but speak real.
as
Warriors.
much as possible, man. As much as possible. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
We real, and if we not real, if we not real to ourselves, we can't be real to y'all. So we
That's
nothing
big
but real
facts.
over here.
And
That's
that's
big
the
facts.
thing, us bringing real back because real is rare and fake is everywhere.
Pictures everywhere.
Everywhere.
Thank you. Hello. I need
Yeah.
that on the shirt. I
Oh
need
yeah.
Bree. Hello, Mrs. Bree. Mrs. Bree. I need that on the shirt. Not me, but the other Bree.
Yeah, 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 for sure. We're gonna make that happen.
Oh
Real
yeah.
is rare, but fake is everywhere. That is a fact. What else we got? My boy Matt says,
Heart
he
say
said,
it, believe it, and will be.
for
Say
sure.
that again.
Oh yeah.
Big facts, man. So look, our next topic, man, we're gonna talk about the chief of police situation here in Beaumont, bro.
Oh
So
man.
yeah, so we're looking for a new chief of police. Uh, the city council, so far what I know, the city council, uh, was it the city manager? Dustin wanted someone else. Give us the situation. Tell us how it went,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Educate.
All
Break
right.
that down.
Here's the problem I have with the whole situation, the whole breakdown of it. the requirements they put forth to be police chief, they basically eliminated anybody that would fit every requirement except one person that's left in the running.
Wow.
Because this is my thing.
Dang.
This is my personal opinion. Yes, he's a family member, but hey, it is what it is. Why did you eliminate the chief of BISD police?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's true. That's true.
Very
Because to
true.
me,
Yeah.
that is the easiest step over.
Yeah.
Right.
But now you got one guy who has a couple lawsuits. He's the active one right now. He's the only one that meet every requirement. So no matter who you put up, the city council gonna reject it if it
That's
ain't him.
crazy.
Oh man, come on.
So what is his lawsuits about? Like what are those?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on
What
with that?
that's about?
One is a wrongful termination because the dude he terminated believed it was done on race, and Beaumont court system agreed with him and said, "Yeah, you did get terminated based on your race."
Oh
Wow.
man.
And they got another one. I ain't read into it, but the Beaumont Enterprise put it out, so I still got to read into that one. But the main issue is he's the only one reached all the requirements and less local, and the other ones are I think one from Detroit, one
Hmm.
from some other place. So it's like you're basically hand feeding that this dude is the only one that's gonna get picked.
That's crazy. So they give you the illusion
Lord.
of choice.
Yeah, they give you a delusion like, yeah, you really have a choice, but now you really
But then
don't.
you ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
cause he ain't the dude that's active now. He ain't the only one that got some lawsuits on him.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
So it's like, what are we doing? I get it. Y'all trying to make it political. Y'all trying to have y'all buddy in there. But this is my
Mm-mm.
thing. Everyone's complaining about the crime rate in Beaumont. But
Yes.
the dude is the active chief now. So what is he gonna do different?
Facts, bro. Big facts.
Yeah,
Big
that's true.
facts, man. And hey, did you know that black people in Beaumont is the leading race? We're like
60
42%.
60%.
I thought it was
Yeah.
42.
The 42? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Mhm.
40.
42 here, but 60% incarcerated.
That's crazy. That's
Come
That is
on.
crazy.
wild. Incarcerated?
Yes.
Yes.
They are selected, not elected. You could say that again.
Now that's
For sure.
true.
Yeah, but shoot,
So
they ain't gonna select nobody. They made sure there's only one person gonna get selected. Cause what's gonna end up happening? He gonna go through all five of them, and they're gonna
mhm.
reject every one of them until he get to that last choice.
Mm-mm.
Man, come on.
That's trash.
Get it together.
It's a dirty game.
Hey
So
man,
dirty.
all I could think of is I know them people is not happy about so many minorities moving into the west side, bro.
Hell no.
Bro, hey, I'm just I gotta keep it 1,000, bro. So I'm over at World Gym one day, and I get there right after a shooting had happened at the apartment complex across the street, and I'm like, bro, since when? Like, since when did this stuff start happening? But when you go over there, you know what you see. It's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of, and I hate to say it, but I keep it 1,000, man. It's a bunch of. I see a bunch of my old partners from the north around there. Some of their kids
Yeah.
around there, and I'm like, oh man, okay, okay.
Yeah, because
Sad but
Same.
true.
ain't nobody got nowhere else to go. All the little
So
old apartment buildings are run down, so people got to go somewhere.
Yep.
look, I'm gonna say this, man. Dealing in the food truck community, I get to hear the mumbling and grumbling going on. So I hear things like, man, we moving to Lumberton because it's getting too dark around here. You feel me? Like this is what they saying over in the
Exactly.
west side.
Look at Lumberton's crime rate. It ain't good.
I'm about to say it ain't no better.
That's what they talk about going, man. Or I gotta move to the country. That's what
Okay,
everybody talking about. Yeah.
bye.
Look,
Uh-huh.
I'm go ahead.
And the thing about it is, so you're gonna run every chance you every time something happens, you're gonna run out of places.
The problem is
Man,
half of these people that do all this complaining, whining, and moaning, they never lived outside of Southeast Texas.
yeah.
Hmm.
Crime
That's what,
is a United States thing.
bro. That's
It
Right.
my
is.
point. That's my point. They hadn't lived outside of Southeast Texas. This is all they know. And the West End was their refuge, and it's starting to not be that way. I know they not happy. I hear the mumbling and grumbling going on, bro. Like I know the stuff that these people be saying. Not everybody, but you hear what is being said, you know, amongst their own groups. And I be like,
True, it
man,
ain't
that's
amongst
crazy.
their groups. Download the neighborhood app. Man,
Oh,
them
for
people be
sure,
on there going
I'm
off.
about to say this. Wow.
for sure, man. That and if you go into them groups, like I'm in groups like the Lumberton group on Facebook, Needleland, uh West End West End Wonders.
What's
My boy Matt, man.
Matt? Matt
Shout out to
tripping
Matt,
on.
man. You know that's Matt that be coming through on Mondays.
I
Yeah.
know who Matt is. I'm about to say I
Okay,
know
okay.
exactly who Matt. Hey,
Hey,
young
young,
people. Who is Brenda? Hey, Brenda.
that's
How you
Miss
doing?
Brenda.
Okay.
Whoever
She
it
got
is, it got to be Miss Brenda.
Hmm.
hey,
Well,
she
hey,
got
Miss
the right
Brenda.
name though. She got the right name though, because that's my mama name. Gotta love.
Already.
I gotta
I
love
thought you was
Brenda's.
about to say that's your
Straight
mama. I'm
up.
about to say, well, hey,
Hey,
Miss Brenda. Hey, Mama
hey,
Brenda.
if that was my mama, that means you seen a ghost. Cause my mama been gone since I was 12 years old.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. She live in
My
North.
daddy said
Oh,
she lived
Debbie. I live
Northeast
in
Texas.
Northeast Texas. Hmm.
Okay, okay. Well, come on down this way.
Question: what
Yeah,
can we do to make things better in Beaumont?
Huh.
Ooh, I know. I
talk
know.
to
Be
her.
the change that you want to see.
Fire the police chief.
Yep.
Huh.
Fire the lady over BISD.
Yes.
Let's see. Fire most of the school
Join
board.
the join the board. Be a
Yeah.
voice.
Get. But this thing, people like, oh, you can join the school board. Man, they hush everybody who try to speak out of turn.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I get it. Y'all put this lady in charge. And a lot of people don't realize she gave all the power away from herself so the school board could do anything without asking her a question.
Wow.
Wow.
You want to
Hmm.
fix that? Fix the school system. Stop trying to say, oh, well, we should give money to this school. No, give money to all of them, improve every one
All
of
the
them,
schools.
get the
Improve all the
technology up to
schools.
date. Stop this old, let's just try to get ticket quotas every month. Actually have your
Yeah.
police patrol the city. People used to know the police officer name that was in their neighborhood.
Big facts, brother.
They
Yeah.
only
Facts.
there for the money. They only there for the money.
That's it. Cause I was sitting
Man,
there the other day, I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there, went to the courthouse, watched somebody hit somebody's car, and the cop just looked at me, got in his car, and drove off.
Oh man, come on, man.
I ain't gonna say nothing if you don't say nothing.
That
That's
lady
exactly
was
what they
good.
said.
I was like, hey, that ain't my job.
bro,
That's
that's
yours.
crazy.
I ain't getting paid to put to arrest nobody.
Crazy.
I just happened onto this channel. Where are y'all? We in Texas.
We're in
Beaumont,
Beaumont,
So
Texas.
Beaumont,
much.
We in Beaumont,
Texas.
Texas.
the Golden
Beaumont,
Triangle.
Texas. Stop dealing in politics,
Yep.
crooks and swindlers, and unify the people by building the community and volunteers. Put your
That's
love
the
in.
biggest issue. Everyone want to make
That is.
everything a political problem, and it's not.
Right. It's a
Exactly.
Nope.
people's problem. Yeah,
And
It's a people problem. It's a
we
people
gotta
problem.
fix. And the thing about it is the division is there and it just keeps widening, widening, widening. So that's why I have
Hmm.
so much respect for DJ Man with the One Nation. Because
yeah,
we come to bring the resources. We come
yeah,
to
Yeah.
challenge people to demand a better life from yourself. Because we can't help you live a better life if you're not demanding it from yourself. And
big
demanding it from
facts.
yourself is unlearning the garbage that keep recycling the same experiences.
Yes. That's
Ray,
it,
did we
brother.
not have this conversation earlier, though? We just had this
Yes.
conversation earlier.
Learn to relearn, take ownership. We're here.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
You see what you think we just jump on the podcast just to try to get a like and get no, we're trying to give people access to the resources because I mean with our the Man a Better Life Alliance, look who we working with. Look what we're providing: financial education,
Yeah,
real estate, mentorship,
yeah,
pointing to people because some people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care.
Yep.
That
yeah.
part.
Facts,
Hello, you better
facts.
preach, preacher.
That's facts, bro. And don't forget, man, we out here teaching these kids, man, how to be self-employed. You feel me? How to
That's why he said
you
one
know,
nation, because we doing
yeah,
one
Yeah.
man.
nation.
We're doing it all, bro. We're doing it all,
And,
man.
and,
Because I don't believe in sitting back waiting on somebody to come and save the day, bro. We gotta
yes,
step
Nope.
in and help each other.
Yep.
yeah. How to make Beaumont Bell to come back as one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's
Come
another
as
thing,
one.
man. When people say things like, how can we make Beaumont better or Port Arthur better or whatever, what you got to realize is crime is at an all-time high nationwide, bro. Like
Right.
this is a country issue. It's really a
Yep.
worldwide issue. The whole world, if you really want to go there, the whole world is unstable, bro. Because man, we just got so far away from where we were, man. Like, man,
Right.
The world is in
especially
shambles at this
especially
point.
here in America, bro. It's like you can't even acknowledge, who you worship, right? You can't even get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you take Jesus out of the center of things, then it's no telling what's gonna go on. It's no telling what's gonna go on, bro, because he say, well, there's no peace, there's no God. So when you
Hmm.
seeing all this war and stuff going on, then you know why. The devil is the author of confusion,
Exactly.
not Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus is
And
the Prince of Peace. So if there's no
Mm-hmm.
peace, it's because you lacking something, and that's why our world, it ain't even just Bowman. Our world is in a shamble right now because man, we done walked away from
They're
God.
lacking. They're lacking God. The world
Yeah,
is lacking God.
and
There's
that's
no God in the world as of now.
but that's that line. If you never draw the line, it's gonna always be chaos.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. And man, my thing is,
So as a former school
my
teacher, the issues that in neighborhood are showing up in our
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
yeah,
Right.
because
that's true too. That is
there's no.
true.
It goes back to what I said. There's no reverence for God, bro. So you have those things. When there's no reverence for God, there's no telling what a person to do, bro, because they have no moral compass to lead them and guide them anywhere.
Right.
So they just go anywhere. It's like whatever. So until we get back to that, and that's why my answer is the centerpiece for the whole One Nation thing. Just
Right.
bringing
Mm-hmm.
like-minded individuals together and spread the knowledge of whatever good. You feel me? Whatever good and this unity that you can bring to the table. Let's bring that. Let's spread that. We don't always have to align, even on belief system. You know what I'm saying? You could be Muslim and I Christian. Someone else could be Hindu. But that don't mean we got to be beefing
Mm-hmm.
with each other. Like, brother, you have a resource, I have
Exactly.
a resource. We still people. We got to live amongst each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just what happened
Exactly.
is minding your business. Just leave people
Yeah,
alone.
for real.
Mind
Facts.
the business that pays you.
Hey man, my boy Dustin broke it down so simple, bro. It really goes back to that minding your
Mind the
doggone
bit.
business.
Mind the business that pays you. That's what I say. Go mind your own self business.
That's what
I
I'm
tell
saying.
everybody that.
It
Because
don't like who
the thing
cares.
about it, if you're looking at me and you looking at you're not even looking at yourself. You stumbling.
Nope.
Yeah,
You worried about what I'm doing instead of worried about what you doing.
yeah,
You
facts,
can't tell
man.
me I'm doing wrong when the wrong you doing is right in front of you, but you can't see it.
Man, that's the
and don't
crazy
and
part.
don't want to see it
Nope.
But that's the crazy part, man. You just got a whole bunch of people. It's the blind leading the blind. You know what I'm
by
saying?
Yep.
design.
Yeah, by design. That's the important part. By design. Big
By
facts.
design.
Yeah. They stumbling. They trying to tell you shouldn't be stumbling. They stumbling. Y'all stumbling into each other.
And the thing about it is, I'm gonna go deeper than that. Hey, it doesn't make any sense to have vision, but your mind is blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
And you got a lot
That's
of
right.
blind mind individuals.
Big facts.
Because you can't be thinking to do some of the stuff that you're doing.
That's big facts. That's big
Yeah.
facts, bro. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got next, man. Okay. So before we get into our next one, man, we're gonna go into the sports. This one, my boy Dustin, time to
So,
sign
yeah.
that, man. We do want y'all to check out Warriors Lounge, man, 5543 East Parkway, Rose, Texas. Make sure you tell them
Yeah.
DJ Man TV sent you, man. They got some of the best drinks this side of the Mississippi, guaranteed, man. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you, and they're gonna get you right. But yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. 409 Heat Sports with my boy Dustin Harris, man. So he's gonna be checking out some of these local games. We're gonna be at the Lamar games. We're gonna be at the tailgating. We're gonna be turning up, man. Sports time is right around the corner. And when I say sports time, you know what I mean. Football. Football is right around the corner,
Oh,
and we're gonna be
man.
there for it. We're gonna be there for it all, man. So talk to us, Dustin, bro. What you got going on over there?
Man, nothing. I'm just chilling. You know, sports wise, it's a little and right now. You know, I've been
Yeah,
following Lamar, watching them get ramped up. Whoever's over there,
yeah.
PR, is doing a banging job. You would think Lamar's
Big
a
facts.
powerhouse.
What?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
I
man.
love it. I love it, man. The way that they're marketing them, bro. I love it, man.
Yeah, but my thing is, Lamar actually had a good season last year.
They
Yeah,
did.
It wasn't world beaters, but it was a good season.
yeah.
I still got a
I,
bone to pick with them, like I always do,
I
cause
think they
Like
start.
all the pit.
Why you got a bone to pick with them?
with this many schools in this area,
Yes, talk to them.
why are you not recruiting locals?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think that's something that we're doing though. With this new coach that we got, I think this is second year coaching. Uh, he's been picking a lot of people from Port Arthur, Silsby. I think he got a few people from Beaumont. So I think that's something he's bringing to the program, man. So we'll
He's
see.
getting it, but this should have been going on for we got what? Didn't PNG go deep into the thing? You should be at
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
school. Hey, which one of y'all ain't got a big offer? Come to me.
yeah, facts,
Exactly.
Which
facts.
one of y'all don't want to leave home? Come on.
Come
Come
on,
on.
exactly,
Exactly.
But
exactly.
you
Because I'm
know,
telling you,
outside of that, that's the only bone I got with Lamar. That's
now
it.
last
That's
last
all.
year,
That's it. That's all.
last year they started out losing, and then they started getting it together toward the end of the season. So hopefully that's a sign of what to expect coming into this season.
Yeah,
We
it
have
takes
facing this out.
time.
Yeah.
They throughout the years they needed to get bigger. They needed some
Yeah,
big boys out there, some couple 300-pounders, and they starting to get
yeah,
them to show up. They starting to push people around. Look, it takes time. Heck, they ain't have a school for what? I
yeah,
mean, they ain't have a team for what? 30 years?
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And and then not only that, they also fighting the stigma of you don't want to go to Lamar.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, man, they'll go to all these community colleges and stuff and
Mhm.
pass up Lamar because it's just a stigma, bro. Like Lamar is not gonna do nothing with your kid. So I think as they work to get away from that, I think they'll do better locally.
They'll be
Which I
all
think
right. They
all
got
of
to
that
grow.
is a lie, by the way. That is not true, man. It's just something somebody with lack of knowledge was just saying just to have something to say at a barbershop one day. I can guarantee it. Because that's not
You
true.
know
That's
what
not
it is.
factual at all.
Somebody probably ain't never took foot on the campus. Always
Yeah.
got something negative to say.
Yeah, always. Hey, what they say, how they say it, right? Is always a broke person trying to tell you how to get $1,000,000.
Yeah. Hey, and that's why I start paying close attention when they start saying I heard
Yeah,
Hmm
for real.
versus hey,
Yeah,
I know this. It's a difference.
It
Yeah.
is. It's a
a huge
difference.
difference.
I heard and I know.
Somebody always hearing something.
Yeah, I heard.
I
So
heard
look,
something yesterday. Okay, that don't mean I know it.
Hey, that's why I
I
say power up your no and never get told no again. It's always yes.
Hello. Hello.
Sure.
let me see. I got something for you, Dustin. Rookie of the Year debate, bro. So you got Caitlin Clark
Hmm
at number one, and
Uh-oh.
Angel Reese at number 2. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm just gonna say, last time I checked my numbers, Reese was number 1.
For real?
Uh-oh.
Last
I just
voting I seen, she was at number 1. Caitlyn was 2. They had Reese teammate at 5, and a couple people in between. But
you talking about Cadosa?
yeah, I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
mess up her name, so I wasn't even gonna try it.
I got you. So look, this is my thing, bro, and I don't want to make this a racial thing because it's sports. It ain't really about that. But I hate how they the propaganda behind the Rookie of the Year debate. Because you see how you said that Caitlin Clark was number 2. I was
Mhm.
watching the WNBA video on their channel today, and it's a black lady on there talking about why Caitlin Clark is number 1 and should be selected Rookie of the Year.
Let me take a wild guess. She was the one on the far right end of the stage.
No, it was the one where she was just by herself. She was doing like a
Okay,
selfie
because
video.
it's an older black lady that be on there. She got a problem with Angel Reese. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Angel's Shonda doing an interview, but she be riding hard for Caitlyn.
So look, so I'm gonna tell y'all what I see, and then you're more than welcome to correct me, right? If I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've noticed is, man, have y'all seen how they promote the two? Like if
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark does something, it's said right then and there. Like for instance, Caitlin Clark shook a fan hand and it made the highlights. Not only did it make the highlights, it was on the WNBA channel, but it was on the ESPN channel.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese had broke a record, and it didn't show up on ESPN until 2 days later.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no big presentation or nothing, bro. It was like just a meme, and then it was done. But at the same time, you flooded with a whole bunch of Caitlin Clark stuff, and it's like, bro, like y'all giving her all this attention, and attention is well deserved. If from Caitlin Clark, because she's a great baller, but everything she's doing is not clip work. Like her team will win. It was a time, bro. Her team won, and it was another girl that was like the highest scoring person on that team. Who you think was on the doggone flyer talking about the game? If
Caitlin
you go
Clark.
if you go on their channel right now on Instagram, the top 3 pinned posts have Caitlin Clark in it
Mm-hmm.
from college.
But you
And
know
if you
what's really
scroll,
gonna make it mad?
was that
The fact that whenever they feature Caitlin Clark as the main person on their team, they lose.
that's crazy.
They
Damn.
have when they play through Boston, they win the game
Yeah,
because you have to play through the post. WNBA is like old school 90s basketball. You play through the bigs and you get a couple shots off of the big. You
yeah,
cannot play from a guard because guess what? The WNBA is full of guards.
facts.
They will chew you alive trying to be a guard. But what they don't
Exactly.
have is a lot of 6'4", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" females. So they gonna kill.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You
Now
got a
check this.
question.
My boy Daniel says, why are they always saying Caitlin Clark is the best when she always the one that misses, but never talk positive about Angel Reese? I don't think that's 100% true, bro. I don't think that's 100% true. Caitlin, that's not 100% true, man. Like Caitlin
It's
Clark,
50.
Yeah, it's
hey,
still up there, huh?
I gotta keep it 1,000. She don't
What,
always
sir?
miss. She don't always miss, man. I think when it comes to the rookies, whether you put Angel Reese 1 or 2 or the other way around with Clark, I don't think you really wrong. It's really a preference thing. Clark is a
Nah, it
guard.
ain't. Mm,
Clark,
mm,
but
it
listen
ain't.
to me. Clark is a guard
Mm-hmm.
and Reese is a forward.
Yep.
They do 2 different things, and that was my thing with the lady that made the video. She talking about scoring and stuff, and how Caitlin Clark is a scorer, and that's why she give Clark the nudge. Man, look at what she like. Look at the position. Look at the position and what is asked of them. It's not asked of Angel Reese to be the scorer. That goes to what's her name, Cheney.
Yeah.
The,
Cheney and
the
shoot,
other, yeah, that goes to their guards. Caitlin
basically.
Clark is a forward, bro. She gets rebounds, she plays defense, and she scored
Huh.
from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin Clark don't have to get inside. She hits from the perimeter.
Because she
That's a
can't.
different game, and she can't.
Right.
Exactly. That's another thing.
She is
That's
little.
bro. I'm talking about if the wind blow on her, it's a foul. I put that on. I put that on. I put that on Instagram today, bro. I say if the wind blew on Caitlin Clark, they'll call a foul on Jesus. I'm telling you.
Jesus,
But
you about to win too hard.
but
Wow.
Yeah.
here's the reason they really doing this. They're trying to take advantage of this rush of people that all of a sudden, oh yeah, oh yeah. See what it is? She played in Iowa. They don't
Matt
have nothing
childish.
worthy in Iowa except when college football going on and when the Iowa Hawkeyes is playing.
Yeah.
So everybody's there for Caitlin. Cause this how you know it's an Iowa thing. Cause when the Vegas Aces played
I'm gonna pass
Chicago,
you, bitch. Hold on.
the bench player Martin plays for the Aces. She played at Iowa. They gave her a standing ovation, and she a bench player.
Yeah.
So it's an Iowa thing, but it's an Iowa thing, and then it's the racist idiots. But they just gonna be, hey, the owner's not gonna be mad that you giving them more money.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. So look,
Exactly.
let me get to my boy Butch, man. So he said did they have to move WNBA games to NBA Stadium? First triple double WNBA history by a rookie. These are all facts, bro. These are
But
all facts. And
no, actually, the first one's not.
I was just about to say that the first one isn't really affecting the way that he's leading. He's trying to say that the WNBA has more eyes on them because of Caitlin Clark.
But
That's not
this is the thing.
100% true.
This how that first part's not true. The Aces play in 3 different stadiums.
Yes, talk to him.
It depends on which team they're playing and how many people gonna show up, which stadium they go to.
Yeah. Not
Because they'll
if
play
they,
at theirs, they'll play at UNLV Stadium, or they'll play at one of them other colleges that have a huge thing. The problem is when you play, I think they moved to the NBA one with Washington when they played the Mystics. That's because the Mystics are a terrible team and they have a very small stadium.
yeah.
So they had to go over to that one because what would you want people staying in the parking lot?
Yeah.
So the owner gonna make his money off of them. So
Facts.
And then you had another question earlier about your sponsors. Said, what kind of food do they have? You answer that later too.
it is what it is.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
the thing is, yes, she brought some fans. Yeah, but with Caitlyn, a lot of stuff they giving her credit for was happening already. Like they
Yeah.
said, oh, she got them charter flights. The owners paid for that last season when she wasn't around.
Yeah.
They was already on the books to go through.
Hmm.
They were talking about, oh, it's more fans. It's been more fans every year for like the last 5 years because people are starting to, the buzz from the NCAA women is finally starting to flow to the professional league.
Yeah.
It took a while, but this the thing. The NBA has a 50-year head start. Let
Exactly.
them build. They're gonna
And,
get better every year.
that's my
Yeah.
thing, bro. That's my thing, man. I hate how Caitlin Clark came in at just the right time, which is a good thing, right? But it wasn't just her. Like Angel Reese came in with her own fan base already. Also,
The
you know,
Barbies are there.
exactly, man. So in next year, it's only gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Is Juju coming out next year or the year after?
I think no. The chick from UConn come out next year. Juju the year after that.
Okay.
When that chick
Well,
from UConn
what,
show up, they ain't gonna
man,
know who Caitlin Clark is no more.
when Juju show up, I can't wait
It's
to
gonna
see
be
that.
a problem.
Man, I'm
Hmm.
trying to tell you. Bro. So my thing is, man, I just feel like everything should be done equally and fairly. You feel me? I feel like they don't treat them the same, man.
They
Angel
don't.
Reese, like for instance, when the season started, Angel Reese purchased a soccer team.
Yeah.
That happened over the weekend of that particular week. You've seen stupid stuff about Caitlin Clark all the way until that Wednesday when it made media.
I'm about to
Yeah.
say it didn't make media until the middle of the week when
That's
that
what I'm saying.
happened way over the weekend.
I'm like, bro, that happened over not only did she do that, she had another historic. She had a historic game. She had
Her
beat like
shoe
some.
deal. What? It was her shoe deal or something. She had a shoe deal.
Yeah, like she had Angel Reese had a few things going on, bro, that should have made news and it didn't.
It
But
didn't
Caitlin
have. It
Clark,
didn't pop in media until a week after or so. 2 weeks.
Caitlin Clark scored 10 points, and they act like this was
Just
the best 10 points ever scored in WNBA history. Did you see the way she did this? And it's like, bro, come on, that's not. That wasn't really fascinating. Now
But if
she
she
has
not
some,
score
at
8,
all.
they're not gonna
and,
say nothing.
and I'm not hating on her because she has some fascinating stuff going on, man. She's definitely can be considered one or two. I don't knock it either way. Is
Sure.
for me it's preference. You know, it depends
Hmm.
on the style of play and what you like watching, right? That's what it comes down to me. But I just hate how you don't give proper attention to both stars. That's my thoughts.
It's media bias. They just trying to feed their fan base with the bull, but it is
Oh,
what
and
Bree
to
asking
go
about
back.
Ryan Garcia.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that, so to answer the question about Warriors Lounge, man, and what they have. So not only do they have the drinks, but they have a really good turkey sandwich, also, man. So you know, if you're looking for something to eat in your commute throughout the day, man, stop by and give them a shot, man. It's definitely worth the shot. Make sure you tell them DJ Man TV sent you, of course. You feel me? And they're gonna get you right. But Bree Garner says, so what do y'all think about Ryan Garcia going to rehab in the video he sent to his ex-wife? I don't know nothing about it. The
that's
video.
his business.
I
I'm about to say
mean,
I don't know about the video, but
That's
he
his
need to get
yeah,
business.
himself right. That is his business. He need to get himself right.
right. And that's the first step is admitting that, hey, I got a
You got a
problem.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
You
can
want to
you
talk about
help
what he
me?
did in the ring? I'm there. What he do at his house? That's his business.
That's his business.
Yeah,
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nope.
yeah,
Big facts.
Look,
Big
I
facts.
do
My
not
boy
care
Matt.
about what you do
Sports media
outside the
controlled by
ring.
politicians is
Oh yeah.
continuously playing the people's against. That's exactly true.
right,
Oh yeah.
right. Yeah,
Big facts.
They know what get
So
ratings.
All I have
Oh,
to
I
say is
like
every
this
player have their
person.
moments, so
People
I can't
show up.
say who better than who when everyone has flaws. But that's just me talking. But that's true as well. All
yeah,
everyone has their flaws. That is true as
right.
well.
not so familiar with basketball, but track and field. Shakari Richardson, the girl is good. I love to see her and her team running. They be moving
Oh
for
yeah,
sure. That's a
She
fact.
giving them a run for their money. She doing
she
it out
won.
there.
Man,
Hey,
She
I'm
putting
so happy.
she
fire
won.
on
I'm so
them.
happy she's going to the Olympics, bro. Because I hate how she missed the Olympics last go around, but she's there, and it looked like she in stride too. She getting it.
She got better since then too. So she
Yeah,
doing it. I'm
everything
proud of
for a
her.
good reason. Yeah,
Yep.
Sha-
and
Shakara
that's
just
the
need to
thing.
fix two
It
things.
wasn't her season. She wasn't in that season at that time. It's her season now.
And that's why I tell people when you change the mindset from why is this happening to me
Too.
and change it to this is happening for me,
For me.
that's when things change.
Perception,
Hello.
bro. Perception. When you change your perception of the situation, you change how you handle the situation, and when you change that, you change what you get from it. So
Right.
Yep.
perception.
Every action has a reaction, and then based off your reaction to that action,
And
it
now
ain't
she
gonna
doing
go.
like Forrest Gump. I was running.
Run, Forrest, run.
You can see
Straight up.
now. Now I was running.
I was run.
Straight up.
And
Legit.
Shakara needs to get somebody. I don't know if she need to pay somebody. She need to get
The
somebody to
more we
kind of
let
shoot
it
for her.
be a hype, the more they will drive the divide. Drive the
You
divide.
talking?
That
You
is
talking about the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese?
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
sports in general. Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to see. Are they both on the same? No, they in two different coasts, huh? They in two different conferences. So that would be dope to see them actually make it. They're not in two different
Play
conferences.
against each
They're in the
other.
same conference. Because the thing is,
Oh,
depending on which team win, which one's in the playoffs.
Oh dang, I
ooh.
didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
I
they
didn't know that.
if
Man,
they
imagine seeing them in a meaningful game like a playoff game or the finals. Like that'd be dope.
Hmm.
it would, but they're not gonna be able to do that because both of them are battling for the last spot.
Yeah.
Whew.
I just, man, my team is the Aces, bro. That's
Yeah,
my team. That's my
I've been
squad.
rolling with the
I
Aces
love
forever.
them. Yeah, I love them, bro. I love the point guard. The point
Oh
guard.
God.
Yeah, man. That's the
She a monster.
that's what needs to be talked. And then people talk about Caitlin Clark bringing so much attention to the WNBA. The Aces were the first team to sell out an arena.
Yeah, the whole season.
Yeah,
Numbers don't lie. People do.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, exactly.
But
Uh,
you
let me
let
see
people
what else.
tell whatever stories that make them feel better at night.
I
Right.
know, right? So look, we're gonna get out of here, but before we do, we got a few more, man. Um, what is To wants to make a return at 50.
Why
Thoughts?
not?
Or
Why not? He in better shape than probably half the young dudes on the field now.
Uh-huh.
I know
And
he can run better routes because half these dudes don't run routes worth a dang. They just quick.
hold it right there. So as for the route thing, he says he wants to come in and be a tool for like short yardage stuff like third down and in the red zone.
Yeah.
So yeah, so go ahead.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Every team got one receiver that just sit on the sideline till they get in the red zone anyway.
Yeah.
It's
all
the
the
big
old men
dude.
trying to make a comeback. Go ahead, because I mean, Mike Tyson trying to fight this youngin. So Tito, come on, we can see you
This,
doing it.
this is my
I
thing with it.
still got it.
Look, this is my thing with it.
Exactly.
I don't see why he can't do it. The game that he played is way softer now. The game
It is.
is way softer now. Like they can't even touch you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? One of them safeties come down and hit you. Like they getting kicked out and might get kicked out the lead if they do it too bad.
But
So
half of that is because people ain't teaching how to tackle no more.
yeah, they
It's
coming in
hitting,
with
Like
their
he
shoulder.
said, they too soft. They too
it's
soft now.
hitting instead of
Yeah,
tackling.
Oh,
that's exactly what it is.
yeah, I said it. Soft.
The thing is, everything less a penalty is bad tackling.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Them safeties, bro. They be making textbook according to what the rules are now. Textbook tackles, and then they get called a penalty depending on if the player get up or not.
Oh,
Does it?
now that happens a lot. Now that's some
Yeah,
bull. Like it could
I'm
be a
telling you.
solid hit, but
Yeah,
if he stay down, oh, I gotta throw a flag. Because
yeah,
the
bro. That's
thing is,
crazy.
they're trying to cover themselves from lawsuits.
Yeah,
Because they don't want to be like, oh, well, we made it a dangerous environment. Oh, you can't come back and sue me.
no, that's the attraction to the game. It's dangerous.
But the problem is they want to sell scores. They want to sell action. They want to sell movement. You can't have defenders put people to the ground. Oh man, we just lost our star receiver. Now you're talking about fantasy football numbers getting messed up.
Man.
You
But didn't I
can't
say
show your
this?
highlights.
But didn't I say this last week, bro? When money get involved, the quality of whatever it is start going down.
Yeah.
You know, the more money they start dumping into the NFL, the less the quality of the
I'm about to say it's
actual.
going down.
Yeah, bro, because like that was part of the attraction to the NFL. You could be a star player, but your career could get cut short. And every star player knew that already. They knew what they was getting into when they did it. That's why other players felt
Exactly.
like they're like, hey, if I just stick around, you never know. You
But
never know. Like coming
the
up, that's
problem
why
started
that's
when the league started lying.
yeah.
When people have injuries, they'll tell them, "Oh, it's just a sprain." Bro, my whole
Yeah.
shoulder's out of place.
Exactly.
But
They're
hold
not
on,
taking it
wait
serious.
a minute, wait a minute. So let me play devil's advocate. Did the league start lying, or did people get soft and start snitching? Because
No,
it's been
the
like that
league,
forever.
the league start telling doctors to lie, so we can have our star player on the field.
Because they still, I'm about to say
Okay,
they want them on
well,
the field
check.
still.
Okay, check this out. You remember Ronnie Lott cut his own finger off so he can get back in the game?
Yeah, he was scooped.
What?
Yes. Now, imagine what that would look like in 2024. A player
I'm
cut his
going to the
finger off.
hospital because my finger hanging off.
Well, I'm saying if a player decided to do that now, bro, that whole organization is going to be under a microscope. They're going to be talked about. It's going to be
Nah.
voted on social media. Should we kick them out the league? They're going to be having all these petitions going around. I'm telling you, man, like people are just soft, bro. You can't even do
because who
nothing like
was
that
it?
no
It
more.
was a defensive player. He broke his hand to where his finger was pretty much hanging, and they basically just taped it and gave him a club, and he played the rest of the game.
As he should. That's what football started with.
But
That's a
that's
gladiator
Said as
sport.
he should.
it has to be the player's choice.
As he should.
You can't take the player's choice away from them.
I agree with that.
And
I
that's
agree
what the
with that.
league started doing.
Because players start getting soft.
It wasn't the players got soft. The players realized I make more money the more games I get to play.
Yes, but that's not up to you. It's up to God. You
Nah.
hurt.
But
You're
still,
supposed to get
it's up
back
to
out
me.
there. Ain't no
It's
such
up
thing
to
as
me.
hurt.
Like I don't play on this crappy field.
In football, you're not hurting until you can't get up no more. That's when you hurt.
I'm sick of you. I am sick of you. I'm done with you.
You got people
That's it.
getting concussed. They out there drooling on themselves. Next thing you know, they back in 2 plays later.
Hey, you out there
Oh,
drooling on
Lord.
yourself. Get him a cup of water
Hey,
and an aspirin, and he be all right.
Man,
you hit him with
bye.
that juice. That's right.
Yeah. Now, my
Yeah.
only thing is, if that's the type of sport you're going to have, cool, I'm actually with it. My thing is, pay the people properly, bro.
Damn.
And football players do not get paid according to, on the scale of sports, according to what they work, bro. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
it ain't even the pay. It's the medical bills and stuff afterwards.
all of that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took this hit now, but 5 years later, now I need a
Yeah.
new hip.
Yeah. You got to take care of that.
The
Yeah.
thing is, who is that? I think Warren Sapp said. He said before he even got inducted into the Hall of Fame, the NFL kicked him off the insurance.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
Dang.
crazy.
Wow.
Dang. And I kicked him off.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. You know how much money he brought to the NFL?
Yes.
You know how much money he brought to that organization? Ain't no Super Bowl in Tampa Bay without Warren Sapp.
And they don't. But that's the problem. That's the difference between the NFL and NBA. NBA,
Thanks.
you got health insurance for life as long as you don't try to play sports again.
Yeah.
Right.
In
And then,
Another
NFL,
sport.
they just after 5 years, bye.
and then the ultimate one for me, man, is baseball. Baseball do you so right over there.
Baseball.
Oh
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get that to play baseball.
The
Play
Dodgers,
ball.
the Dodgers have signed this dude for like the last
We need that money.
15 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Just so he can have health insurance.
See
Wow.
what I'm saying? I remember something like that, man. That happened like what, 2 years ago, I think?
He been getting they said the story about 2 years ago, but
Okay.
dude ain't played in about 15 years, but he got mental issues. So the
Yeah.
team
Yeah.
sign him every year just so he can get health care.
Man, like that's what I'm saying, man. As much as and people that love football, bro, they love it with all their heart. Why you can't do that for a football player, man? Because they put so much on the line. A baseball player, you know,
Oh,
they suffer injuries too. But when it comes to the world of sports, a football player is putting way much more on the line. He flying into danger with reckless abandonment, bro. He could care less about his body. He just going in there to get the job done.
hmm.
Why not take care of him, bro?
Because it costs money.
That's crazy.
Called to be the boss.
That's
crazy.
why. Hey, that's why I love my Raiders because once you played for them, they're gonna take care of you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, see, and in the world of football, I can't even tell you why I love the Cowboys so much.
No.
Somebody lied and said they was America's team.
Man, we are America's
Anywho.
team. You're gonna stop that.
Hey.
Anywho.
He mad because I brought up the Bucks and they the ones that got the Bucks their first Super Bowl ring.
Oh, that because there was a whole conspiracy.
It was a conspiracy. Tony Dungy, you think Tony Dungy cheated?
No, it wasn't Tony Dungy. What it was,
Not Tony Dungy, the other guy.
It
What's
was
his name?
But the thing is, when the other people said they like, oh, it's a conspiracy, but when Jerry Rice said it, all of a sudden the interview disappeared.
Man, Jerry Rice was hurt, bro. That ain't
No,
count.
Jerry Rice said we had an advantage over the Bucks. We could run the ball because they're small.
So he thought.
No, that's the thing. They could run the ball because Warren Sapp was only 270.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on the Raiders' offensive line was 300 pounds plus.
Yep.
They played teams like the Bucks and they destroyed them all year. But the day right before the Super Bowl, the coach, who's best friends with Gruden, changed the whole game plan to I'm gonna call only Gruden pass plays.
I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know. I know.
You can look it
I,
up on YouTube. They
I know
never
this,
changed the playbook the whole year. They
bro.
ran all of Gruden plays.
That's like the year the Falcons played the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Oh no,
And
they were
remember that,
just stupid. They
man,
should have just ran the ball.
bro? Why wouldn't you run? Why wouldn't you run the ball? Look,
He
the
thought that
Falcons, bro. The Falcons was doing such a good job in running right up the middle. They going straight in
right.
the doggone two in the four gap all day long, and the Patriots couldn't do nothing about it. Then
You
all of
want
a
to know?
sudden, you stretch the doggone ball out to the corner, and you start running from sideline to sideline.
You
You
want to know
telling
the
the
real
whole
answer?
defense, talk to me.
The real answer, the same reason Marshawn Lynch didn't get the ball. They wanted the quarterback to be the MVP.
That's crazy.
And when you do that, you mess up your game plan and they come against you.
Now collapse.
The Falcons don't deserve one. They until they
Matthew,
do
what is
right
them
by
do?
Vic, they don't deserve nothing.
We live on Facebook too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if they until the Falcons do right by Michael Vick, they don't deserve to win of the dang thing.
Until you
Hmm.
do right by me.
Let me tell you, you
Until you do right by me.
man. So look, man, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to our sponsor, Warriors Lounge. Make sure you go over there and let them know, man. You trying to get one of them tasty sandwiches they have. Try some of the drinks. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you, man. They gonna make sure they hook you up. Let me see what something else. Oh,
Yeah.
the waffle. They got the protein waffles. I don't know if y'all had them, man, but them things is great.
I need that. I need that in
Yeah,
my life.
they hold you over for a while too.
I need
huh.
that. You know my lifestyle.
For
Only
sure, for
waffle
sure.
I eat is from Waffle House.
Hey, she turned to Ju. She turned it to Juvie over there. I'll need it in my life.
I'm trying to
I
tell you.
want it in my
Yeah. And it'll do it to you. It'll do it to you, man. So
Oh
make sure y'all
man.
go check out Warriors Lounge. It's located at 5543 Parkway Street, Groves, Texas. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you, and they're gonna hook you up. But my boy Dustin, he got 409 and Heat Sports coming this
Oh
fall, so
yeah.
y'all look out for that. Vibing with Bree every Thursday at Dorothy's. You feel me? So it's going down there, man. And then we got my boy Ray with the Man
The
of Better
man of the
Life.
better life, man.
The man, the better life. Hey.
Co-host DJ Man. We be at Fuma Dubai every Monday at 7 p.m. Y'all can come and kick it with us live. You feel me? Y'all can come and kick
Yeah.
it with us live.
Come
And
on.
you can join the podcast.
There we go.
And yeah, come vibe with us, man. But that's it. That's all I got. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. One.